This one goes out to all my comrades who have been busy taking down and destroying monuments to the Confederacy. Keep up the good work. But you really should be thinking about what comes next. And I've got a few suggestions. Don't stop with those little-known Confederate memorials. Go bigger and bolder. Speaking of boulders, take Mount Rushmore for example. On this mountain is a monument to 4 former United States presidents. But these presidents were evil dicks. Starting with George Washington, our first president. He owned slaves. What an asshole. And just look at this smug boner, Abraham Lincoln. He thought white people were superior to black people. And what about Thomas Jefferson? Well, he, like Washington, owned slaves. And he even fathered children by one of his slaves. Children he did not support because he was racist. But Teddy Roosevelt, he was okay, right?
Wrong. When he took office in 1901, he already had a long history of being a real asshole to Native Americans. He even said 9 out of 10 Native Americans are only good if they are dead.
Some may say, but hey, it's a beautiful monument. Is there really a good reason to get rid of it? Well, yes there is. The monument was actually sculpted by a member of the KKK. And so obviously Mount Rushmore has got to go. But we could always put something bigger and better in its place. But why stop there? Let's get rid of that monument to penis envy, the Washington Monument. The father of this nation owned slaves, and so the Washington Monument has got to go too. And then the Lincoln Memorial next. Honest Abe's honest opinion about black people was that they were inferior to white people. So let's get rid of the Lincoln Memorial. If Lincoln hasn't shit already, it's time to get off the pot. Jefferson Memorial? Well, sorry, Jefferson. You may have written the Declaration of Independence, but you own slaves, and you've got to go too. Next, let's consider Stone Mountain of Georgia. You know, the one so famously mentioned by Martin Luther King in his I Have a Dream speech, where he said, "Let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia." Well, sorry, Dr. King, Stone Mountain has the faces of Confederates on it. Besides, it was also worked on by a member of the KKK. You know, that same douche who carved Mount Rushmore. So let's let freedom ring all over that mountain by making it unremarkable and meaningless to history. These are just a few suggestions for some of your next targets. So keep doing that good job. I, like Martin Luther King, have a dream that in the future, tour guides won't be able to point at anything and say, "That's from history." No sirree, Bob. Let's whitewash this country until it's as sterile as a hospital. Because remember, we won't stop until we've made all history, history.